And 9 times out of 10, you're probably a people's pleaser. You don't want to disappoint people, or you don't want to lose people. Hey guys, it's your girl Saria Rain. Thank you for answering today's call. And as you see from today's title, girl, you need to stop ghosting yourself. I was literally scrolling on my YouTube recommended and I saw this term and I absolutely loved it. I was like, oh no, I have to put my input on this topic. So what exactly does it mean to ghost yourself? It's anything that deals with you ignoring you. It sounds like cliche, but ignoring you is ghosting yourself. That goes for hunger, spiritual cravings, mental health, emotional health. If you ignore yourself in any of those ways, you do it. So it is 2024. Happy New Year to you. Almost everyone on the planet is trying to become their higher self, the best version of themselves. They want to level up from 2023. And y'all know we do this every single year, like the first month, maybe 2 months. But once March comes around, spring break out, all this stuff going on, nobody is working on their self anymore. That's ghosting. You ghosted yourself. You said what you told yourself what you was going to do and you did not fulfill it. You ghosted yourself. Just like how these guys ghost women, how these girls ghost men. It's literally when you like somebody, you talking to them every day, you feeding into them, asking them questions, and then one day they stop. They ghosted you. They left you. You do that to yourself, and now your inner self is like, wait a minute, I thought we was good. This must stop. So I'm going to go over some things that you might do that you need to stop doing to know if you ghost yourself or not. You don't show up for yourself. When you need you, you're nowhere to be found. But don't let that man call you. Don't let your friend call you. Don't let your mama call you. You're jumping up for them. You're showing up for them. What about the laundry you said you was going to fold before you left the house? You just left the laundry. What about the dinner you was going to cook yourself? If they're not coming replacing the food, you need to cook your food because that's what you said you was going to do. You need to start prioritizing your tasks before anyone else's. If you did not fulfill what you needed done, you cannot jump up for nobody else because you need to stop ghosting yourself. You need to show up for you before you show up for anyone else. Because when you tell yourself you're going to do something and then you don't do it, you're really breaking trust with yourself. Subconsciously, you don't even trust your own word. You don't believe you're going to do it. That's why you're so okay with just leaving something there and not doing it because you already believed you wasn't going to do it anyway. Now, this will take practice. A lot of people are people pleasers. You just need to educate yourself in order to begin putting yourself first and putting your tasks first. You need to watch more videos, read articles on self-love, putting yourself first, because it's not first-hand nature to a lot of people. You need to have a full conversation with yourself and ask yourself, who do I put before me? Why do I put them before me? And 9 times out of 10, you're probably a people's pleaser. You don't want to disappoint people or you don't want to lose people. So in order to not disappoint and not lose them, you need to do what they say. Make sure that they're happy. Wrong. And another way you can help yourself, and another way you're probably ghosting yourself, is through your spiritual. You need to fill up your spirit. And the only way to fill up your spirit is through prayer and the word. Learn how to recognize the voice of your higher power. Not you, God. I don't want to say like specific names because I know people have different religions and things like that, but you need to understand the voice of your higher power. You need to get closer, read the word, pray multiple times a day, study, get a community. You not praying, you not reading your word, even when you feel like you're crying to God at night because something bad happened, you crying to God, but you're not talking to God. You're just saying that. That's ghosting yourself. You're ghosting you. You need him, so you need to seek him. And when you're so disconnected from your higher power, you're confused. You don't have a path. It doesn't make sense. It's not a clear road. You're always second guessing yourself. When you're connected with your spiritual and when you're more in tune with your spiritual self, everything will make sense, and this will lead you into your intuition and your gut feelings. This is another way you ghost yourself. You ignore what you feel that is right. You ignore your gut. You literally gaslight yourself into believing what you think is not true. You find any little small detail or reason to go against yourself. Why are you fighting yourself? If that's how you feel, that's how you feel, and that's valid. No one can change your emotions. No one can invalidate how you feel. You feel that way for a reason. They could come in and, clear their name or whatever the case may be, but it doesn't take away from how you felt from the situation. If you're a woman, you're gifted with intuition. You need to use that gift. Don't ignore it, because the more you ignore it, the more disconnected you get from it. I am a victim. I literally was not in tune with myself for such a long time because I ignored myself for such a long time as a young girl. Now I'm older, I'm getting my touch back. I feel things. I know when things is about to happen. I just be knowing. I don't even know. I don't even have to question it. This next one is something real big, something real deep to my soul. Emotions. Ghosting your emotions. You dip out on them things. You don't face them. You don't understand them. You don't feel them. You don't listen to them. When something happens in our life, a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people are quick to call somebody. You're quick to call somebody. If you have an anxious attachment style, you are quick to call somebody if you feel like they're cheating. If you don't know what's going on, you need your best friend's opinion. You just need to call somebody. What about call yourself? Trust yourself. You can fix yourself. These people cannot fix you. You just need validation. Validate yourself. And of course, we're human. Hard things happen to the point where sometimes you really do want to talk to somebody. You can do that, but make sure you talk with yourself first. Chat with yourself in your brain for at least 2 minutes before you pick up that phone and call in the moment of sadness, in the peak of rage, whatever it is. You need to calm yourself down. And I do this with somatic therapy. Look it up. If you want to get into it, it really helps for the nervous system. This next one I struggled with for a little bit, not too long, but not feeding yourself, not eating 1 meal a day. You are ghosting your body. You don't care about that thing. You clearly don't. You're not feeding it. Unless you have valid reason, you really have nothing in the house. You have no money to go out and get something. That's the only time it's okay. Or it's still not okay, but that's the only time you really had no choice. A lot of times, people don't want to feed themselves because it's not convenient. They don't want to get up out their bed, go in the kitchen, prep their meat, make their sides, and all that just to eat. No, they rather sit in the bed or order DoorDash, but then they don't got money for DoorDash, so they rather starve. Or the more convenient thing is to get up and drive and go get something. Even that's better than not eating. At least you're eating something. Fill your body with something. And a lot of people say, I'm not hungry. I don't feel like it. Babe, if that stomach is rumbling and you haven't ate since yesterday at 8 p.m. yesterday, and it's 4 p.m. the next day, you're hungry. You're gaslighting yourself again because you don't want to get up. Literally get up. Love yourself. And to end it off with good energy, something that a lot of people do that you need to start doing. Well, a lot of people don't do this, and you need to start doing it. Celebrating small wins, big wins, all wins, any accomplishment you make. If you go a week with waking up at 8 a.m., that's something to celebrate. That's something to celebrate. You don't have to go and tell everybody you did it, but that's something you and yourself need to celebrate. People are quick to celebrate everybody else's accomplishments, everybody else's birthdays, everybody else's this. What about you? Just because they're not doing it for you doesn't mean you can't do it for yourself. And pay attention to the people who don't do nothing for you when you do everything for them. That's showing you something, okay? It's showing you the type of person you might not want in your life. These are a few of the main things that I could think of about people who ghost themselves. I didn't get into really physical things such as nails, hair, lashes, appearance, because that's another way you can ghost yourself. But we're not talking about physical in this video. We're talking about you and your soul, emotional health, mental health. You don't take therapy. You don't go to therapy. Ghosting. You don't at least talk to yourself. If you're not gonna go talk to a therapist, at least talk to you, please. But there's so many other things. Just start showing up for yourself. When you implement these things that I said today, you will start to feel so much more confident in yourself and better about yourself. Remember what you said you was going to do in January. Remember who you said you wanted to be in 2024 in February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, all of the months. Remind yourself. Set an alarm on your phone every single day so that you read it. Put it in your bathroom on the mirror. If you sit up there and ignore that mirror picture or whatever you put, sticky note, you're ghosting yourself. Remind yourself every time you miss that, you ghosted yourself today. Be her. Become her. Your highest self. You already are her. Don't leave her behind. Don't let her stay a thought. Make her real. Make it a daily habit to do nice things for yourself. And you guys, that's the end of today's video. You need to stop ghosting yourself. I need to stop ghosting myself. We all need to stop ghosting ourselves. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, comment down below, ghost. I want to see who made it to the end of the video and who actually enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, go ahead and catch up on all my recent vlogs because I always upload hour-long vlogs every single week. So I will see you there.